Shinrin-Yoku, The Fine Art and Science of Japanese Forest Bathing by AZLAN ADNAN A. Sunday, 2nd of November, 2025. In a world increasingly dominated by screens and schedules, the simple act of walking among trees has become medicine. Shinrin-Yoku, literally forest bathing, was coined in Japan in the 1980s by the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries to describe immersing oneself in the forest atmosphere, not for exercise or hiking, but to absorb the forest through the senses. What began as a cultural concept has evolved into a scientifically validated form of preventive healthcare. Origin and cultural context. Though Shinrin-Yoku emerged as a modern term, its roots stretch deep into Japan's spiritual traditions. Shinto and Buddhist philosophies regard nature as sacred, inhabited by kami, spirits dwelling in trees, rivers, and mountains. Spending time in forests was seen as a form of purification and renewal. By the late 20th century, as urban stress and burnout rose, Japan's forest agency reframed this ancient relationship as therapy. Shinrin-Yoku became part of the nation's public health policy, promoting well-being through connection with the natural world, scientific evidence and studies. Dr. Ching Li of Nippon Medical School and colleagues pioneered research into the physiological and psychological effects of forest bathing. In controlled studies, participants who spent 2 hours walking quietly in forested areas exhibited markedly reduced cortisol levels, the hormone associated with stress, compared with those in urban settings. Blood pressure and pulse rates dropped, while parasympathetic nervous activity, the rest and digest system, was enhanced. The most compelling findings relate to immunity. Dr. Li's studies revealed that inhaling phytoncides, aromatic compounds released by trees such as cedar and pine, increased the number and activity of natural killer, NK cells, immune cells that target virus-infected and cancerous cells. Remarkably, these effects persisted for up to a week after a single forest visit. Other studies have linked Shinrin-Yoku to improved heart rate variability, lower inflammation markers, and more balanced glucose metabolism. Health benefits. Psychologically, forest bathing fosters calm and clarity. It lowers anxiety and depression scores, reduces rumination, and enhances mood and concentration. The combination of natural light, gentle movement, and sensory engagement helps recalibrate the brain's stress response. Physiologically, Shinrin-Yoku supports cardiovascular health and strengthens the immune system. Breathing forest air rich in negative ions and phytoncides improves oxygen uptake and lung function. Sleep quality also improves, likely due to circadian rhythm regulation from daylight exposure and lowered evening cortisol. Neurobiologically, exposure to forest environments appears to stimulate dopamine and serotonin pathways, supporting positive emotion and cognitive balance. In essence, the forest invites the nervous system to rest, restoring the body's natural equilibrium. How to practice Shinrin-Yoku. The practice is simple yet deliberate. Leave devices behind. Walk slowly and without destination. Engage all 5 senses. Feel the bark, listen to birdsong, inhale the scent of pine, notice patterns of light. There is no goal beyond presence. 2 hours is ideal, but even 20 minutes can have measurable benefits. For city dwellers, parks, gardens, and even tree-lined streets can serve as substitutes. The key is attentiveness and mindfulness rather than location or destination. Global adoption and modern applications. From its Japanese origins, Shinrin-Yoku has spread globally. South Korea's Sanlimyeok movement mirrors it, while forest therapy programs have appeared in North America and Europe. Certified guides now lead sessions for corporate wellness, mental health care, and ecotourism. Medical practitioners increasingly view it as complementary therapy for hypertension, anxiety disorders, and burnout. As cities grow denser and digital noise louder, the call of the forest is both ancient and urgent. Shinrin-Yoku reminds us that health is not only the absence of disease, but the presence of connection to the world, to others, and to oneself. Conclusion. Shinrin-Yoku is where science meets spirit. Its power lies in simplicity, to pause, breathe, and listen among trees. When we walk into the forest, we are not escaping the world, but returning to it, one quiet step at a time. International Day of Persons with Disabilities, Wednesday, 3rd of December, 2025. Every year, 3rd of December is officially recognized by the United Nations as the International Day of Persons with Disabilities. It has been observed globally since its proclamation in 1992 under UN General Assembly Resolution 4730. The day promotes understanding of disability issues, supports the dignity, rights, and well-being of persons with disabilities, and raises awareness of the importance of inclusion in all spheres of life: political, social, economic, and cultural.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.